Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing a top 10 center list in NBA 2k24 MyTeam. Let's get it off. Starting off on this list, we have Kwame Brown. Alright, he's 6'11", more for a power forward, but he's 6'11", 270, so he's got a little meat on him. He can run the power forward or the center, 7'1" wingspan, 6'11". He's got back down punisher, master post rise, post in, rise up on gold. I'm at half. And then he doesn't really have a lot of shooting badges, but you can add some of the essential ones to him, like green machine and guard up. He's got a pretty low 3-pointer, but an insane release in my opinion. If you like Kobe this year, which he's like one of the best cards in the game, boom, right there. Pretty mid defense for a center. Pretty good inside scoring. So if you want a rim run with a big, I suggest Kwame. Alright, the next player on our list is, who is it? Hold up, sorry. The next player on our list is Roy Hibbert. Alright, sorry about that. I got a text. Okay, he's about 10 pounds heavier than Kwame. What, 3 inches taller? He's got a way longer wingspan. Roy's got a low 3-pointer. Not really any shooting badges, but he can hold every shooting badge. I would recommend this card if you can get used to his jumper, which is not the best to say. But the main attraction of this card is, look at these finishing badges. Bully, limitless takeoff, master posterizer, rise up, back down punisher. He's going to be a force in the paint with this 95 standing dunk. And then he doesn't really have any playmaking badges. If you're playmaking with the 7-2 center, what's wrong with you? He's got what you need on a center, post playmaker, and needle threader. Only thing I would recommend adding to him is maybe bailout and unpluckable. And maybe vice grip too. Vice grip's pretty good for a center. But he's got every defensive badge in the game that you could possibly want, and you can upgrade all of them for except the ones that are on Hoff, of course. But he's got great rebounding stats also, so I do recommend Roy Hibbert as center, as a top 10 center in my team. Sorry. And then next on our list is Hakeem Olajuwon. You cannot get this card anymore, so sorry if you do not have him. But he is 7', 7'3" wingspan, 255. He's a little bit lighter, a little bit more versatile. He's got insane finishing badges. Got that bully, dream shake, Hakeem the Dream, master posterizer, rise up, limitless takeoff, and he's got the finishing attributes to go along with it. 85 driving, looks a little low, but he's 7 foot tall, so that's plenty. 90 standing, that's insane. He has a low 3-pointer, but at least you can add every shooting badge in the game on him. Animations wise, not the worst, not the best in my opinion. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. All the playmaking badges you could want on a center for except maybe bailout and unpluckable. Defensive badges, this is why it was like insane in the NBA. He was one of the best shot blockers of all time and one of the best interior bigs. So he's got every badge you could possibly want. Maybe pick Dodger in case pick and rolls. I don't know. Then next on our list we have a little bit of a different one. Karl Anthony Towns. Okay. See, this is a lock-in. I'm sorry if you don't have enough MT to afford it. But he's 7', 7'3", 7', 7'3" wingspan, just like Hakeem. A little bit less weight than Hakeem. Limitless takeoff, poster. He's got every finishing badge you could possibly want. You could throw pro touch on there if you want to. This is the thing that's different. He has a 94 3-point shot, and he's got the best shooting badges in the game. With that limitless, guard up, claymore, deadeye, catch and shoot, blinders, off the pick and pop, he's gonna hit anything. He can honestly probably hit off the dribble because he's got what, a 84 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Yeah, he could probably hit off the dribble. Honestly, let's look at his dribble sigs. Yeah, he could probably hit off the dribble. The jumper's insane. I love it. And he can still hold it down on defense too, and he's still got good rebounding stats. So it's not like a liability on defense. Okay, and then in our next position, this is number 6 on the list. I would recommend David Robinson. Great for his price. Good salary cap. I have him on my salary cap team. The thing is, he is a little bit older card and a diamond, so he's going to have a little bit less Hall of Fame badges. But he's got all of the finishing badges you could want. And don't let this fool you. He has an 85 three-pointer, and his jumper is really nice, especially off the pick and fades. I wouldn't even really worry about touching these unless you wanted to. Maybe Green Machine would help and catch and shoot, because off those pick and fades, he's just deadly. Playmaking badges, he's got what you need on a center. This is where it's crazy. He's got basically every defensive badge you need for except Challenger. If you could have Challenger on this card, he'd be so much better than he is. But he's already insane with these insane stats. 95 interior with a 92 block. He's getting everything. He's insane for salary cap and even limited off the bench, honestly. He's on my team. Okay, then we're going to go to number 5. This is a free card that you can still get. You just have to score 70 points in the game with any player. 7 foot, 7'5" wingspan, 280 pounds. He is a lot heavier than these other centers, except maybe David Robinson. Just look, the card speaks for itself. Insane inside scoring, insane defense, 95 perimeter with a 91 block. He's got a 93 pointer. He's got basically every shooting badge in the game for except limitless, agent, blinders, and volume. That's what you would probably want on a center. And then I would add maybe Pro Touch and Slithery if you wanted to. He's not really going to be rim running that much though. I mean, unless you want to with him. And then let's see, Needle Threader, Post Playmaker, Vice Grip, Break Starter, Clamp Breaker. Throw Bailout on there and maybe Floor General or Dimer, but you can't put Floor General and Dimer on him. So just maybe throw on Bailout and he'll be fine. Same thing with David Robinson. This card's stacked on defense, except he does not have Challenger, which sucks. But let's move on to number 4. Chet Holmgren is also another free card you can still get. You just got to get 200 blocks all time. And finishing badges, he's a little less stacked on finishing than some of these other guys, but he's still got what you really need for a center. He's got Posterizer, Rise Up. He's going to be doing some crazy stuff. But this time he actually has Pro Touch. So he does get pretty good layup animations in my opinion. Speaking of animations, his jumper's on normal, but he's really, it's kind of slow, but it's easy to time. He didn't get blessed with dribble sigs. He's got some okay dunk packages. He's got great inside scoring, great defense. Not going to say great shooting, but pretty good shooting. But he's got that Hoffman list, which is insane for a center. He's got great defensive badges. Would recommend getting this card. You'll get him naturally, so if you don't have him, just go for him already. Now we're in the top 3. My pick for number 3 is Tyson Chandler. 7 foot, 7'3" wingspan. Playing with the power forward, that's where I'm probably going to put him. And but he can also play center, so he's making the list. 16 hops, 13 golds. Every finishing badge that you would possibly want for except maybe Giant Slayer and Acrobat. Not Giant Slayer, whoa. Slithery and Acrobat, my bad. Here's the kicker. He's got a low 3-point shot, but he's got a pretty good jumper. And for a center at least, he can hold every badge in the game. He can hold every badge in the game. So I would recommend getting this card. You could badge him up crazy if you wanted to. I recommended putting Limitless. Just shooting badges. Just shooting badges on him. And a shooting shoe. And then if you want to put a shooting coach on him, then he'd be insane. Because he's already insane defensively and offensively. He just needs a little bit more shooting, but just look, the card speaks for itself. 98 block, 98 interior. He's getting every stuff. Like he's packing it up. And here's the top two. I bet you already know who's here though. Victor Wembanyama. 7'4", 8-foot wingspan. 210 pounds. He's literally a stick compared to his frame. 14 hops, 14 golds, 7 silvers, 2 bronzes. He's got basically the same as Chet on finishing. His inside scoring's not terrible, but the 90 standing's really good for his height because he's going to get insane animations. If Chet could have Limitless, Victor, if he could have Limitless, he would be the #1 center in the game. He's got pretty good shooting badges, pretty good jumper, pretty bad dribble sigs, insane defense, 94 rebound, 95 defensive rebound, 94 offensive rebound, 97 block, 94 interior. He's getting everything. He's not really going to be stealing it like that, but I mean, he does get insane lane steals in my opinion. And off to what y'all have been waiting for, #1. We're getting Tingus Pingus, Mr. Unicorn himself, 7'3", 7'6" wingspan. He's locked at the center position, which I wish he could play power forward, but usually his first good card is locked at the center position. He's 240 pounds, so he's a lot heavier than Wemby, but only 1 inch shorter. Better finishing than Wemby. He can hold every finishing badge in the game. Posterizer, rise up, bully. That's some really good and masher for a center. That's insane. This is where he beats Wemby and every other card on this list. The shooting. Only other card comparable to his shooting is Cat, but he's got a higher 3-point. He's got better badges and arguably a better jumper. I love Tingus Pingus' jumper. Does have great dribble sigs, but at least they're not terrible. Good dunk packages. And he's not even really lacking on defense because he can hold every badge of the game. I would recommend putting Anchor to Hoff if you have it, Chase down to Hoff, Pogo to Hoff. This is more preference, but the only badge that he needs is I would recommend putting Challenger, Clamps, let's say Quick First Step. Sorry for my dog. Floor General. 1 second, y'all. Okay, where was I? I would recommend putting Quick First Step, Handles for Days, Challenger, Clamps, and then Dimer maybe. But otherwise, Kristaps Porzingis is just the best card in the game when it comes to the center position. And that will be all, y'all. G'day. Like and subscribe.